Hello everyone, it's Friday, which means the weekend is almost upon us, and it's time for our weekly update to tell y'all what I've been up to this week. I think that one thing that's on the top of a lot of people's mind is the potential move of the schools to another building. I've spent a lot of time over the past couple weeks looking at different options and just with my team thinking about the best thing to do. This is a very complicated issue and one that has a lot of moving parts. All of us want to do what's best for Knox County. Hopefully we'll come to a decision within the next month or so. Sheriff Spangler, Attorney General Sharm Allen, and I had a great visit with some of the area pastors to talk about the drug epidemic and the part that they play in the community's effort to tackle this problem. It was just a fantastic meeting, and I'd especially like to thank my friend State Rep Jason Zachary for his help in setting that up. I got to cut the ribbon at the new convenience center in the Carter community. This is a state-of-the-art facility that greatly expands solid waste disposal, encourages recycling, and just gives the folks out there just a lot more convenience. It's a project that was started by Mayor Burchett, and I was very happy and proud to be there with him when he cut the ribbon. And I'd also like to give a shout out to our operators at all of our solid waste facilities. These guys and gals do a great job. I cut the ribbon at the new downtown location for Eddie's Health Shop. Eddie Raymond, the owner, has been a great asset to our community when it comes to healthy eating, exercise, and lifestyle. Thanks, Eddie, for everything that you do. I rang the bell to open Farmers Market at New Harvest Park. Best of all, I got to sample different honey at their honey festival. I love this job. I spoke to seniors at Halls High School and Powell Middle School. Remember, guys and gals, I expect to see all of you there on graduation night. And trust me, you do not want me knocking on the door asking why you aren't there. And I got to see some of the most amazing things that are happening at Green Magnet Academy. I even learned a new acronym. The government loves acronyms, of course, and I come across a new one every day, but this one's especially cool. It's called STEAM. Now, we've all heard of STEM, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. It's a curriculum in some schools. Well, STEAM adds art to the equation, so it's Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Mathematics. At Green Magnet, students work collaboratively on problem solving. They study computer programming and robotics. I even got to see something, an animal I've never seen before, called a codapillar. It's a little gadget that helps teach the sort of linear programming and thinking necessary for computer coding. I was honored to speak at the National Day of Remembrance for Murder Victims. It was a ceremony organized by Hope for Victims. In front of the City County building, there are a number of bricks in our sidewalk that have the name of murder victims inscribed in them so that we should never forget. I know this is unrealistic, but my prayer is that we never have to add another brick to that memorial. And finally, I got to speak at the 75th anniversary of the Dow Chemical facility here in Knoxville. This plant once produced plexiglass, then acrylics, now it produces other polymers. As we move forward into the fourth industrial revolution, I'm sure that Dow will take advantage of the opportunities presented in the advanced materials field. I'd also like to thank Dow for promoting STEM curriculum in our schools. As one of the speakers noted, over the next decade, there will be 3.5 million new jobs in manufacturing added to our economy. The problem is there's a skills gap, and some of those jobs may remain unfilled, which is an absolute tragedy. I'm very thankful for Dow and companies like them that realize that investing in the education of our kids is really an investment in their own futures. That's all for this week. There's not going to be a weekly update next week, so I will see you all Friday after next. Have a great weekend.